Hello, my Cannabivarum friends. How are you today? I'm so glad you could join us. I'm getting ready to make a little podcast about a moment of clarity, zero 006, as a matter of fact. And what's it about? Well, it's about becoming a hero in your own neighborhood. I'm trying to figure out some ways that we can make a difference, and I think I have for a couple of ways anyway. The one today, this is easy. So, what's it about? I'm going to tell you. Hang on just a minute. Let me get my podcast set up. So I've got several devices going on here. And if you'll stick with me for just a minute, I'll go ahead and start the podcast. We'll have a couple of breaks. I'm going to tell you in the podcast what's so exciting about today's news, how you can easily be your own neighborhood's hero. And hang on a second. Let's see. Hello, my podcast friends. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're multitasking away as you listen to this information. That's how I like to listen to interesting podcasts while I'm driving or walking the hounds. I've got 5 little wolves who love to run the perimeter of the pond out back for a big old, looking for turtles every day. I also listen to podcasts while I'm getting dinner ready or doing all those things we have to do. I know podcasts may be new to some of you, and others may realize right off the bat, oh, this is just like radio. It's intimate like radio. There's just one or two of us running around in your head that you're having a little discussion with or listening to the information and wondering for yourself, inspiring all kinds of ideas. So, I just feel like I'm so much more productive when I'm learning something while I'm doing something so mundane that has to be done, like dinner or walking the dogs or, exercise or all that stuff. Got to be done. Laundry. Anyway, it replaces my old grumpy old thought patterns before doing the dishes into, oh boy, mind candy. So that's what's happening while my hands are busy. I like that effect that a podcast has on me. And that's why I hope you'll come and join my podcast. Anyway, I listen to all kinds of podcasts. I listen to a lot of government information because I'm interested in politics. I listen to a lot of Susie Orman because I think of her as the mother I never had to tell me all those juicy little secrets about money and stuff, but she's way more inspirational and therapeutical than that. Anyway, that's who I listen to. And I listen to podcasts from trusted sources about cannabis, from scientists mostly. There's a lot of other kinds of sources, so you really want to be careful about who you choose to program your thoughts with. I love to listen to history podcasts and news. And so, like I said, it's just really intimate with just one or two voices in my head. I like that. It's more personal learning, especially with my own choices of podcasts and information. So, anyway, I'm thrilled that you're here giving me your time and attention because today I'm going to tell you how to start a new revolution in your neighborhood, one that will be very easy to manage and inspire others to do the same, no matter which city or town or county or state you're in. This idea should work across the nation. So if you hang on for just a second while I shuffle my papers around, I'll be right back with that information. Hang tight. Okay, so now I'm just naming that segment, which is actually we're going to call it Moment of Clarity intro, zero 006 intro. No, we're not yet ready to publish. We're going to do another segment. Okay. So hey, welcome back. Oops, and there went all my papers, and that's what happens when you're managing all by yourself in a very little spot. Here we go. Let's try that again. We'll delete that recording. Hey, welcome back. And before I get started with how you can become a hero in your own neck of the woods, I need to tell you something. I made a mistake on my last Moment of Clarity 005 when I referred to COVID-19 as a bacteria. To be fully correct, it is actually a virus. Next, just a disclaimer, y'all should know I am not a doctor. You can consider me an authority on cannabis, as many of my course certificates will attest. But I'm a shaman who can tell you the history, politics, and science of the live plant cannabis and help you discover a new path in relief from many painful issues by using this live plant therapy. So, now, Moment of Clarity comes out every Monday to give you a deeper understanding of some singular subject I think is important to your cannabis library of knowledge, but it's always my aim to entertain while I inform, so let's get at it. Here you're going to hear me shuffle my little papers around that I just dropped a minute ago. I want to tell you how you can become the hero of your neighborhood. I created this letter for you to take to your neighborhood grocery store manager. And if you have a little extra energy, run it past your next door neighbor for their signature next to yours, because it'll make a difference. So, what's that letter all about? Here it is. Dear grocery store manager, we want to thank you for serving our community so well over the years and tell you how much we appreciate every little nuanced service to us. From the way you stock the shelves, to the width of the aisles, to the huge variety of foods you make available for us. The quality is always excellent and products are always safe and plentiful, a testament to your oversight and management. You have encouraged each customer to let you know how to improve that service, or if there's ever any special thing that you can order and stock, please advise. So consider the following request I'm asking for my community who are beginning to understand the economic reasons behind it. Paper pulp is one of the largest industries on the planet, and if we could use a better product that wouldn't harm the earth and was more quickly renewable, as in it only takes this harvest 4 months before, and then you can recycle it 7 to 8 times, versus a tree that has to grow 20 to 80 years and the wood pulp that only recycles 2 to 3 times. So, what is that product? It's hemp, of course. The same product that this country built on the back of hemp. You know that, don't you? This country was built on the back of hemp. It truly was. The very first thing that the Europeans were told to produce was cannabis. They had to make a navy. Can't make a navy without sails and rope. Hemp could replace wood paper products, and we understand that the price might be a little more because of the lack of hemp manufacturing plants in the U.S. at this time. But with the advent of the 2020 Farm Bill, there is no longer a reason to delay. And until the conversion, there still will be plenty of wood paper products to compete. Hemp paper could replace bags, towels, plates, napkins, and toilet paper, just to start. This one change alone could advance the effort to save this planet immensely. I imagine you too would want to be part of this movement. So, if you would start the process here by sending this request upstream, our whole neighborhood would catch on so much quicker. There are various companies now serving bulk orders for hemp products, and more on the way. You can bet on hemp manufacturing happening sooner than later because U.S. is in desperate need of a new source for product manufacturing. Hemp can make plastic, cars, planes, trains, fuel, water filtration, clothes, bedding, food, medicine, and so much more. Our country was built on the back of hemp. And we used to produce over 25,000 products with it. That's right, over 25,000 products before 1937. Start placing our orders now, please. So we who live in this neighborhood are telling you we want to help the planet heal. We want to help restart our nation's wealth. We want to teach people about the value and many advantages of cannabis and move towards fresh ideas of manufacturing with this ancient original planetary grass. Thank you for helping us achieve these goals. We look forward to seeing all the new hemp products you can find to present to us. Sincerely, the neighbors in your purchasing area. And Honey Smith Walls, that's me. So, that's the letter. If you stand by for just a minute, I'll be back to tell you just a little bit more. Hang on a second. All righty. We're going to call that segment 2. MOCOO000006. Segment 2. There it is. And now we'll start the fini. So thanks for joining us again. You see how easy it is to start a movement? So little effort these days when technology makes these tasks incredibly easy for us. Hey, you know your neighbor? Of course you do. And even if you don't, this would be a great icebreaker. Say, hey, neighbor, wouldn't you like to be able to buy some hemp products in your grocery store? I'm starting the movement to make that happen. Want to sign my petition to the grocery store manager? Next time you check in, we'll have a real chat about the nuances of CBD, what having a biphasic nature means with cannabis, and so much more. Until then, this is Honey with another Cannabivarum moment of clarity, hoping you see the value in making good decisions with the facts of science. See you later. All right, so that's it for this segment of a video podcast too, and I'm so grateful for your attention. Thanks a lot. Would love your feedback. Remember to hit that little subscribe button. Oh, you know, they say that all the time. Subscribe and like, and oh my Lord, it'd be wonderful if you'd leave me a little love note too. Thanks so much, and love back to you. Pax vobiscum, everybody.